What are you drinking?
I'm... well, if you must know.
I must know.
I was going to make the Don't Worry, Be Happy tea.
No.
But I exploded your parents' French press.
That's right.
So, it's not that. It's another tea.
Oh, I thought we were going to have a promotion.
Yeah. I ruined that, and I don't know what this is called.
It's ruined.
It's ruined.
It's ruined.
And it involves positivity, so that's what I'm drinking. I don't know what
Positivity.
it is. Positivity.
Get it?
Not as clever as Don't Worry, Be Happy.
Write them and tell them that right now. All right. So we're here together again. As we are every week.
As we are every episode. It's the whole gimmick.
One day it'll just be it's just Macy here today. But no, we're here working on
the river.
Working on the river.
I'm so tired. What's happening is delirium.
Yeah, that's what you're hearing right now is more tiredness than two people should ever
have in one room at the same time.
We've been kicking ass. No,
Shut up, I'm tired.
We're just opening it for everything now. Fine. No, fuck it, let's do it.
There's an error of judgment. So you'll hear that in the background.
Construction noises happening. Yeah, we're right by a window. Let me try for... So I just made it darker and even colder in here for Macy.
Thanks for that.
Yeah. Do you want to smack that light?
I do. Smack that.
Okay. We've been here doing... We're getting stuff ready.
What have we not been doing is the real question.
I know.
I'm so tired.
We've been slinging incense and candles left and right.
Y'all have never seen so much packaging. We've
been
packaging.
Gosh. Throwing it together, making labels.
We're getting ready. Shit in twine.
Hopefully for you guys that are there at the Pagan Pop Up, coming up like this Sunday, the 13th. Hopefully you will enjoy the setup that we've come up with.
We're proud as fuck about it.
Rocking beautiful.
It's beautiful.
It slaps.
It slaps.
And we wanted to talk to you today. I think we both have topics that tie into something that we're going to be offering.
Yes.
We're going to do some shameless self-promotion.
That's what we do.
That's what we do here.
We're amateurs. It's not like we know how to do it elegantly.
It's not like we can do it subtle.
Yeah.
Subtly. I was trying to be fancy.
Subtle. Thank you for proving our point.
Yes. Exhaustion. How should we roll in? How can we roll out of this fog?
Okay, so I'm gonna pile more fog onto this.
Okay.
I am so confused.
Just full stop.
Dude, my topic surprisingly shooketh me to my core.
What?
Because I'm so confused.
Oh no.
This might be the first episode that everybody's like, no. I don't think you got that right, Mace. And or maybe not, and maybe it's just news to me. But I this morning got up early. It was still dawn, and I got up and I was like, all right, I'll go take notes. And I got my phone and I started taking notes. And about an hour into it, I was so confused and turned around and not understanding what was what. And I was just like, God, what? So we'll see how that goes. But I'm talking about cedar, but I'm also talking about juniper, and it's a whole thing.
Oh.
And it's weird.
I'm also talking about a tree.
Great.
So it's the episode of Wood.
I'm
going to be talking about pine.
I like pine.
I like how we announce it every episode. Like they didn't read it in the title.
I know, but we've done it for so long now.
Yeah, there's like a million different kinds of pine.
There's a
also.
lot
So
of pine.
that was in our state of like tiredness. It was a little hard to sift through. Wait, now what does this kind of pine do? And only this kind of pine can be used for such and
It's
such.
so, yes.
I tried to group together like the common shared threads of it. But so you are doing cedar / juniper apparently?
Yeah.
Because you have your special handcrafted, hand-harvested from Healer's Hollow.
Cedar / juniper bundles.
Oh no.
Dude, I don't fucking know.
Is this how deep we're in that like we thought it was something for so long and it might just be juniper?
Well, yes and no. It's a fucking mess is what
Well, let's get into it. Let's see.
Tell me about pine.
I'll tell you about pine. Gee, that's so aggressive. Okay, I'm talking about pine.
I know. I'm so happy.
Listen, I hear myself doing it. I
so
can't
tired.
help it.
Oh.
And we've more to do yet.
Oh my god.
So, I'm talking about pine.
I had no clue.
Thank you. That's all I wanted. But before we go any further,
Yeah.
and before we forget to keep our format and not do it halfway through like we've done in the past.
It's amazing we do anything right.
I'm waiting for the day where we just at the end, like, by the way, this episode was sponsored by.
Mm-hmm. Like a later recording, like done in post. Yeah.
And it just sounds totally different. By the way, guys, it's only one of our voices because we're not together.
Susan Fair.
Her name was Susan Fair.
I wonder if anybody else picked up on that.
I hope so. If you guys, that was early
That
on.
was way early on. That was the book review for American Witches.
Mm-hmm.
I was talking and talking and talking, and I was so excited about American Witches that I forgot to say Susan Fair, the author's name. And so later in post, we had to like pop it in. But we didn't match the sound, or I didn't because I recorded it. And it's like, so she wrote a book. Her name is Susan Fair.
And it's about this. It's just such a disconnect.
It's horrible.
But so, like, that'll happen sometimes. And I'm sure you guys catch it because if we're ever one of us talking for an extended period of time without the other one, at least, making a noise, like, going in the background, like, it's pretty certain that we're alone.
We forgot
and
something
we forgot.
crucial.
So anytime we have to drop something in, that's our little thing. Her name was Susan Fair.
Susan Fair.
So today's episode is brought to you by our Patreon shout out segment. I forgot what we're supposed to say. We don't say sponsored by. We're not
Brought
PBS.
to you by
Janessa.
Sweet Janessa.
What are you doing? Why am I not picking
Sweet
up
Melissa. What is that song? I know nothing else
Hold on, wait.
other than Sweet Melissa. I don't know who does it.
Sweet Caroline?
I can just hear Sweet Melissa. In that way. Sweet Melissa.
Melissa.
Oh,
Sounds very jazzy.
I think it's real.
We'll go with it. If it's not real, you guys, if y'all can't peg what Macy is singing, if somebody
'Cause I
can't
can't
tell
either.
us what Sweet Melissa / Sweet Janessa might be, we'll write a song.
We'll make it.
So thank you very much, Janessa.
Janessa.
In talking about pine, there's a lot going on with this boy. So the pine tree has its bark, its needles, and pine cones. There's a lot with pine cones.
There's a lot with pine cones.
There's it's kind of like acorns. They have their own special whole section of the world going on. So I'm going to save that pine cone talk for another day.
a whole other thing.
So we're talking about pine as in its wood and its needles. Needles. Not a great...
Needle.
So the pine's element is air.
I believe it.
Yeah, sounds right. The planet is Mars that it is associated with, which seems real beefy for a little pine tree.
I kind of get it,
I just
though.
think Mars is like real, like...
But, like, they're
virile.
super fucking... They spread like weeds.
Yeah.
And they grow in, like, no time.
Yeah.
So they're kind of like a domination type tree.
They're just aliens. And then the gender is masculine that it's associated with. And
they're virile.
they are virile. It's a virile war planet tree.
Oh.
War planet, war god. I'm tired.
If we ever had an episode that we needed a disclaimer of don't listen, it's this one.
Here, let's do a disclaimer and we'll drop it up front. Hi, guys.
We're tired.
Don't listen. Okay, so the word pine tree, comes from the Latin pinus.
You're goddamn right it does.
Pinus.
Pinus.
I'm assuming because it looks
It's just a little pinus.
like pinus.
Oh, look at that pinus.
So I'm not going to even call it the pine tree for the rest. It's the pinus.
Pinus.
And there are a ton of pine trees. There's 126 that are known and accounted for.
All I want to do is say it like Mr. Garrison, so it's like, pinus.
Pinus. Oh no. And they're bad bitches, all of them, every 126 of them, because they've adapted to live in some of the most extreme conditions.
They will fucking live anywhere.
Anywhere. Now, they do prefer sun, which is why they grow so very tall. They're trying to get out there to that sun. But they'll grow in like a cave with no water on the sun.
I have a very competitive forest. And it's old and it's established and there's not much sunshine anymore because the canopy is so thick and dense. Thick. And even so, in the middle of the goddamn woods, surrounded by brambles and anything else, there will be little 3-foot tall pine saplings. Yeah, and in 4 years, it will be as tall as the other trees. Yeah. They're incredible.
They are survivors. And their whole lunar vibe is about surviving. But they've adapted to live in extreme cold, extreme hot, and then some of them in areas where forest fires are frequent, they've actually evolved to rely on those forest fires. So they're not just like burning down and then hopefully it grows back up. Like as they are burnt, they're like, this is part of the process, and they're like the first thing to shoot back up. And they typically have very, very long lives, which was new to me because I always thought, because around here pine trees kind of, they're the first to go. Yeah. If you need to clear a forest.
I think, because the difference is, you could have a 2-foot thick, and that's big for a pine, but let's just say, for example, a 2-foot thick pine and a 2-foot thick oak. Yeah. It took 30 years for that pine to get that thick, and for the oak, it took, it was 80 years per every, on average, 2 feet of diameter. And I think that's a lot of the reason, and that's like not exact, but pines grow so much faster than so many other trees, so they are seen as a bit more expendable.
They're very replenishable. They're very people don't feel, I guess, as bad cutting them down is what I'm trying to say. So for me, a pine was just like, oh, they come and I guess they're just over, but they have very long lives, upwards up to 1,000 years actually.
It's an old ass pine.
An old ass pine, which I can't imagine
a tree that old. I just want to like make a pallet next to it and sleep by it.
And just talk to it. Well, oh, you know what? That's an interesting point. Come, stay tuned. If you're still listening, stay tuned. And they do grow to be super fucking tall.
Very tall.
100 feet in some cases.
Big boys.
Just gigantic. I'm looking at one in the reflection of the computer screen, and it's pencil thin, but it's as big as a skyscraper.
Yeah, they're huge.
So they do shoot up like weeds. So there's a tree that is actually one of the world's oldest living organisms at about 4,600 years old, named Methuselah. And it's a pine tree.
Love that.
Found in the White Mountains of California.
Cool.
And I would love to go visit old Methuselah.
I want to bring it something.
Yeah. I'd be like, here. I know that to you don't, the way you experience the world, you don't even know I'm here.
You're going to blink and I'm going to be dead. So.
It's like some weird amoeba that only has like a 5-second lifespan. Just, it brought me a piece of cake.
That's what it sees as us.
They are widely used to, like I said, they're going to be the first to go, but they're also the easiest for farms to grow in the use of making furniture. So we see a lot of pine furniture. Knotty pine furniture is some of my, I don't know, it makes me feel so woodsy, more so just because that knotted look that it has. Yeah. So anytime somebody has like a knotted pine, I'm like, yeah, just feel one with the earth. Also, something that's very interesting about the pine that I never thought about before is it has this almost total lack of branches until you get to its top. Yeah. Which makes it wonderful for chopping down. You can make firewood out of it really easily. It's super, super easy because other trees, you knock one down, you got 500 limbs to deal with. But a pine, it's like a pre-fabbed little thing for you. Yeah. You know?
I love the pine. So we have a pine by the house. We have several pines by the house in like this weird random little pine grove. But there's one off by itself, like by where the chicken coop is. Aww. And has never had to compete that much. It is thick and wide.
Chonky.
And it's a chonky boy.
It's a chonky tree.
Yeah. And I love it. It's my favorite pine on the property because it just like is huge and it looks like a tree.
Just
not like a little
fatty tree.
Yeah, it is.
He must be super old then.
Maybe.
Huh. Who knows? Maybe it's Methuselah. Okay. And then, of course, the resin that you get from the pine trees is a huge part in the creation of turpentine.
It has limonene in it.
It does got those little terpenes.
Terpenes.
The Druids called the pine one of their 7 chieftain trees.
Oh, I like that.
And there's a reason for that. I get the same reason that you want to post up next to it and talk to it all day. I'll get there. The pine tree is the only tree that is said to draw from the all of the elements.
Oh, cool.
So it's strongly associated with winter and the Yule time because it is evergreen. And I believe all 126 varieties are evergreen. So it lends its hand to money and prosperity spells and works that hold the intention of flourishing through tough times. So it's great for anybody who wants a little extra help getting through the winter.
Nice.
In many practices, such as hoodoo, pine is a cleanser of the soul. Not only can you bathe in it to cleanse yourself, but the wood can be burned to remove spirits from a home. Now, in my notes, because I was tired, I guess I just stopped writing and I wrote removed spirits from a hoe.
I love that.
So there you go.
You never know when you need that.
From thedruidgarden.com, it says, in the Book of Sacred Magic by Abramlin the Mage.
Okay.
A 15th century magic manuscript, he describes the ideal place for magic to happen, what he apparently calls the operation.
Oh, shit.
And in this, he gives many details, many of them including that the floor should be made of white pine and swept clean. So the place that you do your magic, where the magic happens, it should have a pine floor and always be swept clean. It also says here that he does not specify why the floor should be made of white pine, but given some of the lore associated with it, you can kind of infer that it's because of the purifying and protective nature of the tree. But apparently, Abramlin the Mage thinks that all floors should be white pine.
White pine and swept clean.
And swept clean all the time if you want to do magic. We see a lot of pine in house decor moving towards the colder part of the year. So a lot of people make wreaths out of pine. Pine cones are a big one.
They're everywhere.
All over hearths and whatnot. And that's mostly because it's super abundant. In the places that it does grow, it's super abundant.
Oh, yeah, they're everywhere.
We can walk outside right now and make a wreath.
Oh, yeah.
400. You want to make 400 wreaths for the booth?
400 wreaths. We'll just add that to the list of the other hundreds of things we have to do.
We'll squeeze that in before it happens. So not only is that because it's super abundant, but this is a place where pagan tradition has once again rooted itself into a little thing that we still do today. Back in the day, y'all, placing pine around your home was said to ward off sickness and bring in the spirit of thriving and prosperity and doing well through winter because it's that evergreen. Also, again, that protection, magic making ability.
Okay.
So that's some kind of stuff that you would want in your house at this time. You want to know that you're going to flourish and prosper, not only make it through the winter, but do so happily and do so comfortably and be protected from a lot of the little bad spirits that come out in the dark time or have an easier time around the Yule area. They have easier time kind of poking through. So this is an upped time for protection. And in some ancient lore, decorating a pine tree would ensure the return of the light.
That's good to ensure.
Which just seems like one of those super, super old pagan things. Or just like, we got to decorate this tree or the light's it's not coming back. So decorate that pine tree and bring back the light. You also tie it into that Christmas tree tradition that we have, today. Burning pine and even the needles carries the effect of warming the home. And this one actually was very interesting to me because it's not just like for no reason. This is a thing they do. Pine burns very hot.
It does burn hot. Yeah. Hot and fast.
Hot and fast. And so people get to think like, oh, wow, this magical wood, it has a property of warming the home, which of course it does because it's burning so goddamn hot. But before there was a way to judge that, I guess they were just like, there's something special.
Yeah, this is extra hot wood.
That's a shirt. Pine is good for businesses. It encourages the year-round prosperity. I've seen many pine cones next to registers. And I just wanted to talk about this. I saw a lot about pine being really good for businesses and bringing in that wealth and abundance. Again, we talked about pine's good for money matters and money magic and things. But once you know little things like that, you'll start seeing it.
You pick up on it, yeah.
And I have seen so many like pine cones or like pine needles in like a cute little, like in a jar or something. Somebody's put like some fairy lights and pine needles in a jar and a pine cone, like next to their shop register. And it just kind of opens your eyes to like, there's more people kind of trying to do this.
They're looking into this.
And it's a good thing to see. Warms the heart. Medically, pine resin is used by some animal care providers to lower swelling, kill parasites, and soothe bruises. Because it does carry slightly antibacterial as well as anti-inflammatory properties.
Okay, that makes sense.
So it helps kind of bring those little bruises down. In humans, consult our disclaimer and your doctor before ever ingesting anything. Just anything.
Anything ever.
In humans, I've heard that it is helpful for healing. The healing of mucous membranes.
Important.
So think your respiratory tract, sinus problems, kidney and bladder troubles. I read it was really good for.
So far pine is hilariously similar to my talk.
Are you serious? I love it. Pine has the ability to leach nasty things out. So not only when it gets kind of close to these mucousy membranes, it can kind of help to draw nasty infection and debris out, but also for wounds and things that you would put pine shavings. I read before it was really frowned upon to just stick dirt, but like the sap of the pine, maybe some pine needles, or even like a poultice they would use on wounds because it would actually draw out infections, as well as anything that had worked its way up in there, like grimy little debris parts. So not only does it leach crap out of our bodies in a very physical sense, but it has the power to leach out the baddies that carry over into the metaphysical as well. Before we knew more about why we did it, people with tuberculosis were encouraged to walk in pine forests where available. That was just a thing they said. When TB was floating around, they were just like, go walk in a pine forest.
I love that was basically all you had.
Yeah.
Either move across the country,
go to
where
California,
there's clean air, and then walk in a pine forest,
walk
and may God have mercy on your soul.
And like, don't wash your hands, don't like avoid the sick. Just walk in a pine forest.
Breathe in those sweet terpenes.
But see, even then, there's an element that they kind of knew
something happened.
Like maybe there were more people who kicked it who lived close to a pine forest. Like possibly. Maybe there's like some small little nugget that made them go, okay, let's do this. Also, people would burn it for kind of like yerba santa, like respiratory shit. It helps to get it out. Now, it's not gonna heal necessarily, but it's all about that leaching power. So if you need to hack up some junk in your lungs, try some pine after you talk to your doctor.
Ask your doctor about pine.
If pine is right for you. The power to leach out... Okay, so the power to leach things out of our bodies and our mucous membranes also comes to the metaphysical world in the form of bad spirits. So simply having pine around, and this is the wood, the bark, the needles, even the pine cones, it's going to draw evil away, evil and unwanted spirits. Because not all unwanted spirits are evil. So sometimes you don't want them kicking around. Maybe they're like kind of a dick to you, trying to steal if you're misplacing things a lot. Little tricksters, things like that.
Fucking brownies and shit.
It's just kind of there, and they're unwanted. Get some pine. Just having it around can help pull them out of the thing that they have attached themselves to. So if you have like a beloved piece of jewelry that you feel is not evil, not but crazy evil, but there's a little something to it. You could put it in like a bed of pine needles for a couple of days, or set it on.
Hang it on a tree.
That's probably the best option instead of bringing it in. Set it outside and let it kind of vacuum it out and be like, you can't stay here. Outside of the medical properties that you can use it for, and the spiritual protection, there's this thing that has been said about pines, and this is really like super, super, super cool to me. It's said that when no other trees wish to talk, the pine will always communicate.
I've heard that before.
Really?
I've heard it's because they're younger and they're like, for instance, like if you
like
talk,
a young soul.
Yeah, if you talk and deal with trees, typically like the more wise, or not even, if wise isn't even the correct word, but the more
old, stately,
regal, are your older hardwood.
I'm immediately thinking oak.
Like that. Yeah, they're a bit more
redwood.
exclusive.
Yeah.
But generally pines are more accepting and
ready
willing to talk and
chat
give,
to you.
and
And I think that's why the Druids included it in their like 7, that they had. And it's interesting. It's interesting to me how that kind of stuff works, because I think that rebirth is something I think that I believe in to some extent. I don't know. So I wonder if that's like your first run. One of your first runs is like you're a pine tree.
You're a pine tree.
And you are easy to grow. You're hard to kill. You'll probably last and get a little bit of world experience. You're real chatty. And then maybe in a couple hundred lifetimes, you get to come back as like that redwood that's going to turn its nose up to everybody. I feel like a redwood's going to be real snooty.
I've lived a long
Listen here, witches. It's in this willingness to communicate that's made the pine a go-to for connecting with the dead. It's a go-to, much like copal, I believe. You want to light that up. And sandalwood also to communicate with the dead. So that, along with its protective properties, is why I chose pine to put into my ancestor anointing oil. Because I think it's great to open ourselves up to communicating with spirits. But to do so smartly.
Yes.
And to not just be like, hey, I'm going to... all the spirits around me.
Come right in.
Come talk
my
to
house
me.
And stay here
And
as long as you want.
I want to talk to anyone dead. I'll talk to you. But it's cool that it's kind of smart, how a lot of these things turn out to be. Not only does it leach out these unwanted to kind of nasty spirits, but it has that protection property. So not only is it pulling it out, but it's like saying, okay, you're out. Now you got to leave. So that brings me comfort, because I'm the kind of person who's like, well, once it leaches it out, it's just going to go into another item. It's going to come into my soul and I'm going to get possessed. So it's cool that it has that protection of it's the bouncer.
Great.
How's that?
It's salt and sage.
Witchness protection.
The witchness protection.
That's what it is. Oh, God. Tell me about Cedar. I'm excited to see this juniper crossover, and also how it's apparently super close to pine.
I'm not excited to talk about it because I think it's all wrong. Let's find out. Okay, so here's the thing.
Let's find out.
Here's the deal with Cedar, okay? So I was researching Cedar, and I was like, let's look into this. And I kept reading. First of all, there's a lot of very conflicting information about Cedar. I'm going to make that very clear right now.
Okay.
So,
listen, I tried.
Here's
what you're saying.
Yeah, I hear you. It's not all my fault, okay?
So defensive already.
I don't feel confident about this, if you can't tell. So, I was reading about cedar, and it was like, well, yeah, cedar, native to the Himalayas and the Mediterranean and shit like that. And I was like, okay, cool. What about the other cedars? What about all the other cedars all over the place? And I couldn't find anything. So let me just start with that, and we'll get there, okay? So, the cedar, the true cedar, the real cedar, the OG cedar, Himalayan cedar, Mediterranean cedar, those cedars.
Okay.
Cusco's poison.
Yes.
Those are evergreen coniferous trees. They have cones. Okay.
Yes.
Important to note. Important distinction.
Carnivorous trees.
They're so carnivorous. Love it. And they can be big boys.
Yeah.
So the Himalayan tree, or the Himalayan cedar, also the Atlas cedar, which is badass.
Oh, that's badass.
Is a fucking giant. Can get up to 250 feet tall.
Oh.
I mean, thick boy.
Jeez.
And then there is the one that grows in the Mediterranean area of I'll get to that later. Anyway, I have it written down. That is the Lebanon cedar.
Oh yeah, right.
We'll get to that. Those are the OG cedars. Okay. Cool. In that regard, in the U.S., if you look up cedars in the U.S., you get or North America, you get a whole fucking list of these bunch of trees.
Yeah.
And you start looking at them. They're fucking junipers. They're junipers, but they're called cedar. It's so confusing. So for instance, the cedar that I harvested, red cedar, that everybody calls red cedar, is goddamn juniper. And it's like the sign, it is a juniper, it's a variation of juniper. It has the berries on it. It's got the little blue guys on there, blue balls, honestly. Yep. And honestly, just want to make that clear and then I'll get into it. But it's very strange. In North America, there really aren't any native cedar trees.
So not in the same way that we have our OG cedar trees. Yeah. Like it's the trees that we have that we call cedars are not actually classified scientifically as cedars. So it's a nomenclature kind of thing.
Yes. Okay. So for instance, red cedar, which is what grows all around here, it's what the Native Americans used and incorporated so much into their medical uses and things. It's juniper. Okay. So that's the thing that's very confusing, and I'm like 99% sure of that, but it's also so confusing and new to me that I could be fucking wrong.
So we're basically saying you're talking about what we over here in the northern U.S.
What we call in the South, cedars is actually juniper.
What many parts of the world may refer to as juniper. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So the cedar that we're familiar with, and it grows all the way from Maine to the Gulf of Mexico. I mean, it's all over. And there are other types in North America. The red cedar, or the eastern red cedar, is actually Juniperus virginiana. Oh. Yeah. Okay. And that is actually what I harvested. Okay. In the bundles. So still technically red cedar, but not at all technically cedar.
All right.
You get what I'm saying?
Known, in layman's terms, it's the eastern red cedar. Yes. Very officially, it's the Juniperus virginiana. Yeah.
Vianya.
It's the Vianya and the peanut tree. That's what we've done this episode.
We're not children.
We got together and we were like, can we do pee-pee trees?
They're, as many people know, most people know, and just like pine, they're evergreen trees with highly aromatic, vibrant red wood. Yes. So, I mean, the smell of cedar or juniper is great. Yeah. Love it.
If you're attending the Pagan Pop Up Volume 2 this Sunday, we're actually going to have decorations on our table made of cedar.
Give them a whiff.
If you've never whiffed cedar, come by and do it. Please don't actually pick up our displays and smell them.
I will be very upset.
They'll just shed dirt everywhere.
And along with that aroma, there's a lot of resin. So, I mean, cedar is a sappy, sticky boy. Gets everywhere.
If you burn it, it just kind of does that thing where
it gets in your lungs
melts.
Almost. Yeah. It's great.
I mean, it smells great.
So the origin of cedar comes from, the two species that I was talking about earlier. So the deodar, meaning timber of the gods in Sanskrit. My God. And that is the Atlas cedar that's native to the Western Himalayas. And then, the Lebanon cedar, native to the Mediterranean regions of Turkey, Syria, and Lebanon. And those are your two OG cedars, like in the cedar family, legit.
So they're the ones that are kind of snotty about, weren't actually
They're not
cedars.
The poser cedars.
Right. Not like those American cedars.
Yeah, just making shit up. Yeah. So, cedar, or juniper, by nature, because that's the thing, too, because juniper and cedar, the properties of the wood and is the goddamn same.
So what do we call juniper? What is it that we call juniper?
It's just also juniper. It's juniper.
Okay. Yeah. Fine.
I know. That's what I mean. Dude, I was just so exhausted, and I had like a cup of coffee, and I was sitting out on the porch this morning just like, what? I wanted to cry. I just don't get it. So, cedar and juniper, by nature, decay resistant, water resistant, insect resistant. So, obviously, humans picked up on that a long, long time ago, and were like, this shit's special. Yeah. We can use this shit. So, it's been used by people. There it is. Nice.
Took me a minute to get there.
That's all right. You
feel proud.
I'm glad. Feeling chuffed.
Yes. That was also, I just want to say, the most lackluster it's been that's ever been on this show.
That's okay. The effort was there. So it's been used by humans for thousands of years for everything from ships to sarcophagi.
Oh. Cool.
I'm sure it's exactly what Osiris
That's
built for his brother.
That's what Set shoved him into.
Oh yeah, that's what it was. Set did it to Osiris.
Shoved him down the river.
Native Americans would build their canoes out of it. I mean, even down to shingles.
Air mattress.
Yes.
Because it's too late to scrap this entire thing. This is a comedy of errors. Alright, guys. There's now domestic noises happening in the background.
A deflating air mattress.
Which is
screaming.
It's just the loudest thing that could be happening right now. Oh.
It sounds like the world's suckiest vacuum. Just with everything it's got.
It's like a vacuum that's been like smoking for 40 years and is like really over it.
You really need to clean the rollers out because it's just wheezing at this point.
Yeah, hacking. And it's just like, it just, all it's trying to do is put in its 8 hours and go home.
Yeah.
That's what it sounds like.
Basically every vacuum I've ever had against the corgis, they all fold. they all cave. Gizzy will not be beaten by a vacuum.
She laughs at a vacuum.
She does laugh at a vacuum. And it's her alone. Dinah sheds, but like Gizzy,
like, sheds.
I've never seen anything like it.
The rate that she must grow fur
She's
to
an
replace the fur.
That's why she's so fucking lazy. She spends all of her energy just growing fur.
Her body all the time is just like, grow more! Is this fucking mattress empty yet?
It's eternal is what it is. It's ripped open a vortex.
I don't know how much of that we left, but y'all, it's been 45 minutes.
It's been... God damn it! Wow.
There we go. And we're back.
And we're back in.
Okay. Let's hit it.
Okay, let me find where I was in here. I started making excuses right out of the bat, and so it took all my notes out of order. Okay. Native Americans, and there are multiple people who actually commented this on the Smudge Bundle pictures. Native Americans have a very rich history with cedar. And it was regarded by many tribes as sacred. And again, this is the North American juniper cedar. And the pronunciation that I read for this is pronounced Meskwaki. Believed their ancestors lived in the trees, and when the wind blew, it was their voices whispering.
Whoa.
Isn't that nice?
That gave me chills.
That's nice. The Lakota tribe, which was, I don't want to say like a division, but I can't think of a different word, of the Sioux Nation, they would burn cedar leaves in ceremony for the Thunderbird.
Oh.
Because it's believed that the Thunderbird likes the smell and will not strike the red cedar with lightning.
Oh.
Yeah, and the Thunderbird's a badass. So
I just want to meet the Thunderbird.
whatever the Thunderbird likes, I'm all for.
The Thunderbird wears a leather jacket for sure.
He's a fucking trendsetter.
It's cool.
The Lakota tribe would also burn flat cedar to attract good spirits, clear away negative energy, and purify, as well as be burned during prayer.
Oh.
So it had that high sacred level to it. The Hopi had a birth ritual to where newborns would be washed in cedar tea, both to purify spiritually as well as literally.
Yeah.
Because the red cedar has the antifungal, antibacterial, antiviral, as well as antioxidant property.
You just dip that baby in some
Just,
alcohol.
just pop it right in.
It is clean.
It was used, cedar in the Native American, like medicinal use was used to treat everything. Everything ever. I mean, honestly, from fevers, colds, boils, kidney problems, menstrual problems, skin issues, arthritis, tuberculosis.
Fairy shot?
Everything.
Elf shot? Fairy shot.
That honestly would be worse. They would be bigger dicks about it.
Fairy
somehow.
shot would just kill you.
You're dead.
Yeah.
You're gone.
They're not trying to laugh about it.
You're dead and then also trapped in a realm in between two worlds
just
forever.
Confused for the end of your time.
For eternity.
Yeah.
That's what you get. Shouldn't have eaten their food.
No.
How they get you.
No.
Don't drink their drink.
No. Don't drink their drink.
Don't drink their drink.
Realizing I might just be part fairy because, if somebody eats my food, I banish you to another realm as well. That's what happens.
So, it is said that chemicals,
It is known.
properties in the cedar tree, the juniper tree, can stimulate uterine contractions.
Oh!
Yeah, so if you are pregnant, pregante,
Pregante.
you don't need to breathe it in, drink it, do anything with it, be much around it.
Don't even look at it.
Don't even think about it.
Yeah.
Juniper tea.
Uh-huh.
Is very common and ancient. However, it's important to note. So I did see this, and I want to point this out. Like everything else that we do, so be careful.
More excuses.
More excuses. I'm full of excuses today.
It's just excuses and disclaimers all day long.
Basically, juniper tea has been around for a very long time, and a lot of people drink juniper tea,
right.
cedar tea, with the leaves and whatnot.
Yeah.
However, I did see that it's very important to know, and this is like when you consume a lot, like every day you're slamming. There is a property in it that is a neurotoxin. You can fuck yourself up. So, I mean, you can't be drinking pitchers of it every day. And I'm going to tell you to look up it before you even do it because...
Look up it.
Because don't listen to us. Again, we're exhausted on top of our usual level of stupidity.
Oh my.
So don't trust this. Look it up yourself.
This is a nothing episode.
But people do drink juniper tea.
Well, I mean, you can make your own, like, gin and stuff.
Yeah, that's the thing. Gin is based in juniper.
It's not like we don't consume juniper already. Just
don't make it your new water.
Don't fistful it at your new water. Juniper water, though. I mean, that sounds kind of nice.
I can get behind it.
I'll do it.
So it can cause problems if you drink too much. Don't do that.
Okay.
The similarities of juniper and cedar are... The list is just like the whole list. They're so similar in their properties. And again, so the trees that we identify as cedar, especially in North America, the southern United States, things like that, we see a red cedar, it's a goddamn juniper. It's, what was it? Juniperus virginiana?
Virginius.
Yes. It is important to note that while they are super helpful and medicinal and have all of these things, they're not without fault. Because people it's pretty common to have allergies to juniper and cedar.
Yeah. Cedar
for sure.
You hear that a lot.
Yeah, you'll get rashes and shit like that. And as well, when they pollinate, so they do, and produce a lot of pollen, and that can fuck people up. But inhalation from the wood, oils, or resin can also irritate people if they have an allergy to cedar. Important to note. It has long been said that drinking a cup of cedar or juniper, when you feel a cold coming on, will keep it at bay. It'll kind of give you a little boost.
Well, I feel like there's probably a lot of, isn't there a lot of vitamin C in juniper?
There's a lot of vitamin C in green leafy things like that, so I believe it. And for centuries, it has shined as a powerhouse. Natural remedy to potentially stop brewing kidney and bladder infections. Which makes sense. It has that antibacterial type property and things like that. And so, running that through your urinary tract can help. As someone with kidney disease, if you have a kidney infection, don't just think you can treat it with only drinking that. But
if you're like on a camping trip,
if you feel like one might be coming on, it's very possible you can nip it in the bud before it gets too bad,
or at least alleviate it a little bit till you can get your ass to a doctor.
About it. Yeah. So do you want to? I have many times stopped a kidney infection I felt coming on, and I was able to do it naturally. However, when it crosses that threshold,
it gets to a point where no amount of cranberry or pine or juniper or anything like that is going to work.
Yeah, and I'm all about taking the minimal amount of antibiotics as you can, because that's a whole scary thing. Yeah, but sometimes you gotta, so just keep that in mind. Like, just wanted to put that out there. Great. This is a great way to end something that I've already said. So I pulled this. My first line was my last line. No true cedar species live in North America.
Full stop.
Again, we call it juniper.
Oh no.
So there's that.
I saw that about the pollen with the pine as well, that some people have some pollen issues with pine. But I also saw that the pollen from the pine tree was at some points taken and smeared all over people because of it does carry very strong medicinal properties. And they'd like make tea out of it and like put it on you and stuff. And I'm just like, what if you're allergic to it?
It sucks
to
be
they
you.
Just put a paste of pollen onto your body. Oh man.
So that's that.
So
enjoy the juniper bundles that you're going to buy that say cedar on them.
But they are cedar because
they are red cedar.
So they're cedar.
So Charlie.
Yes, ma'am.
Look at me. What are we doing this coming weekend?
Well,
We might look like a couple of wretches up
Who
on that
knows?
stage on Sunday.
But so this upcoming, as you're listening to this on Wednesday, we've probably got our noses into finishing up the last bit of our booth, which I don't want our exhaustedness to come off as
Failure.
as being not excited.
No, we're so excited.
And we're very excited, and we're so excited to see you guys out there. And there's several people who say they're going to come out and make the trip.
I'm excited.
I just we've really worked hard on it.
We've worked our
and I
asses
hope
off.
that shows, you know. And then of course we have our show on Sunday. We're going to be going on at 2:00. So we'll be on stage talking at you. We're going to talk about some conversational.
It'll be a very loose, we're instead of doing our normal like topic type situation, we're gonna kind of be playing off the day and the meaning of it.
Yes. So join us out there for that. And also we're going to have our stuff there. I know we already talked about our cedar bundles or juniper bundles and the ancestor anointing oil, but what else do we got?
We are gonna have the Astral Autumn incense for your meditating needs.
We've got the winter witch candle.
Oh yeah.
That was winter, but like my sinuses are
I get it.
shit.
We will have the Don't Worry Pee Happy tea.
And we will also have the I Put a Spell on You soap.
It's there.
That
It'll
was
be
smell.
there. Yeah.
But again, my sinuses.
Well,
Small.
drink some milk.
Ew. 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 And that is all going down this Sunday at the Armadillo L Works in Denton.
Nailed it. You got it so good.
Did I sound confident?
You sounded so confident.
We also, if you've not seen us publishing it over on our socials, we have a giveaway.
A banging giveaway.
A really dope ass giveaway.
Lit.
Fam.
Yeet.
Dab.
Ew.
Lit. We said lit.
Yeah.
Shit.
We're running out of new fake words to use.
R.I.P. in the chat.
Ice.
Is that a thing? Is that real? Am I flawed?
I meant to say icy because like diamonds, but I just said ice.
Ice. It's okay. I said floss, and that's from a solid 4 years ago. So the giveaway is going to only be for those in the DFW area.
Or those, so if you live in Houston and you know that you're free and you want to make that drive and you know for a fact you can, you too. But it's the main thing is it's just do not enter unless you know for sure you can
be in the
because
DFW
this
area.
is a spot that is being given away instead of, it's just... Don't want it to go to waste.
Yes.
Yeah.
So what is the name of it?
So this is the Bewitched All Hallows Retreat, hosted by Moonlight's Apothecary and Dynamite Dames Photography Studios.
That's right.
Yeah. And it will be they have very generously given away a mini package. So it is an all-day affair from 9 a.m. to 10 p.m. on Saturday the 26th.
Macy and I will be attending as well.
Yeah.
So we'll get to hang out and do some ritual that will be involved. Food will be
Catered.
Supplied.
Yeah.
Supplied, made.
Yeah.
There. Food will be there.
And it'll be like autumn inspired is what it says. I'm very excited about that.
And did y'all hear that this was going to be in a 1920s Victorian home?
I'm going to lose it. Very special. So we're very excited about it. This is something Charlye and me have been looking at the classes put on by Moonlight's Apothecary and Dynamite Dames for a long time, and we're excited.
There are still spots for the full package, I do believe. If it hasn't, we're recording this a couple of days in advance, so it might have sold out. So check to be sure if you want to go. There are still full slots available where you will spend all weekend there.
Yes.
And if you do buy the spots, I guess we'll also be there and see you while we're there.
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
But we'll have all that info in the description box. And the full weekend, food will be provided. And it'll just be a longer weekend of ritual and learning. Practice. And it's geared towards all of that autumnal divination style.
Samhain. It's centered around Samhain and all of that. Ancestral communication.
That's something that we're actually really looking forward to. We'll talk about it more after we do it. But everyone probably listening, hopefully everyone knows about our situation with our great-great-grandmother, Mama Minnie. If you don't, please listen to the first episode. Get through that awful audio quality. But we're wondering if there's not some kind of generational contact that we can do and see what's up.
And it fits beautifully into the series that we've been looking at, because I remember, even before the first Witchy Bazaar, I stumbled across Moonlight's Apothecary's classes, and I didn't even know anything about anything yet. And I remember thinking, I am never going to be good enough for anything like that.
Absolutely.
And this fits beautifully in the series that we're doing. And it's like, no, this is for everybody, and I can't wait to talk about it, to go and take part in it, and then, and make it, and she, she's made it clear in her courses, this is for the seasoned or the new practitioner.
Yeah. And that's exactly what I thought. I was like, that kind of stuff is for real witches. Like, you have to be real. And like, I don't think that that's the case.
No.
I think you could start from day one, and this is a fantastic place to go and learn. So check that out.
Yeah, you can hit up her Instagram. It's at Moonlight's Apothecary. She's been putting up a lot of information and updates about the event there. But yeah, that is Moonlight's Apothecary and Dynamite Dames.
Hell yeah.
Studio.
If you do want to enter, you can send us an email at contests@wbahpodcast.com.
We'll be there.
We'll be there. Checking the email all day. We'll be inside the email.
Refreshing. I mean, I just said refresh.
I thought you said we're fresh.
No.
Right now, not at all.
No.
Flop sweat about beans and how to work that in to this beautiful review footage. That worked.
Good. Great laughs. Much fun.
Oh.
Yeah.
Big if true.
This was sent in by Hell's Bell.
That's cute.
It is cute.
That's cute.
They're smart. Witty and witchy.
Well, I'd say 2 out of 3 ain't bad.
A potion for excellence.
Oh.
I devour the episodes and then go back to listen again to previous episodes if I'm wanting to learn more or recall more information about a certain subject.
Ooh.
If they don't know, they research. Give it a listen. I guarantee you'll be hooked.
I guarantee.
Guarantee.
You're gonna like the way you look.
Is that Men's Warehouse?
Yeah, it is. I guarantee it.
I guarantee it.
So again, if you want to see us this coming up Sunday, you can do so. Info is down in the box, the description box. We will also have that limited one-time edition just for you, just this one day. Sale. What do they say? Like one day only.
I think you've said it all.
Our t-shirt.
I think you've done it.
Through Pint Services.
Yes.
That we will have.
Printed on demand for you and your body.
We have an email. What is that email
It
address?
is wbahpodcast@gmail.com. It's not right. Is that right?
What'd you say?
wbahpodcast@gmail.com. Is that right?
Yeah, that's right.
Uh-huh.
We're like cooked.
I'm so tired.
We're cooked.
I just want to go to bed.
Well, when you go to bed, you get up in it, you put the covers over you, get all cozy, you're about to fall asleep. You feel this icy cold, long, pokey finger running up your back. And he gets up and gets to your ear, and he sticks it in your ear. It's a little wet.
He gives you
He gives you like a
wet Jimmy.
Chilly Jimmy. A wet and chilly Jimmy.
Oh, gross.
He whispers into your other
Call it
ear.
a damp Jimmy.
He says, come over to see me on Instagram. It's at Witch Bitch Amateur Hour. That's what he says. We have a Twitter. We have a Twitter.
We do. It's called Bitch Hour.
It's called
Bitch Hour.
Come eat with us on Facebook at Witch Amateur Hour.
That's the one. No bitch on Facebook.
Not at all. I feel bad plugging this after this shit show episode, but we have a Patreon if you'd like support.
We do have a Patreon. I get it if y'all don't want to.
It's patreon.com/wbahpodcast.
You can find it all there.
All of it.
All of it.
And where is the antithesis of Jem, that sweet, cute little P.O. box?
It is at P.O. Box 865, Canton, Texas 75103.
Anticipation, man.
Yes.
Hope to see you guys this weekend.
We'll be there.
We'll be there. And we'll be square.
We won't be square.
Oh,
won't be fucking square.
I'll be pretty fucking square.
I'm gonna be way square.
Kick me like a nerd.
I am so square by nature.
I was born a narc. There's 126 types of pine tree.
Wow.
Christmas trees included. Why did I write that?